And we're off to Soweto next. Taxi drivers have allegedly set e-hailing vehicles alight in Maponya Mall in Soweto last night. It is alleged that the perpetrators are from the local taxi operators. So for more on this, we are now joined by Melithemba Mnguni, who is the secretary of the E-Hailing Partners Council. Melithemba, good morning and thank you so much for making time for us. So there is a meeting that is set to take place at around 10 o'clock this morning. But tell us about the extent of the destruction that was caused from last night.
Morning, Adrian and the viewers. Thank you for having me. We are worried and concerned with the incident last night. I should have been on the meeting right now just to establish more facts around the issue and find a way forward. We are not even yet sure exactly who are the perpetrators, but the extent of damage was 4 cars were affected. The drivers as well were assaulted. One of them was shot, but is attending treatment.
Okay. So from the preliminary investigation and the information that you have at your disposal, what happened last night when those e-hailing drivers were at Maponya Mall?
Apparently, they were lured to that spot where the cars were tortured and vandalized. And when they got there, they were confronted and they started assaulting them by these men who, they were not even driving. They started assaulting them. They had to run away and then they tortured cars and walked away. So we're not even sure as in yet who are the perpetrators. Is it related to the taxis, the meter taxis? But we are confident that it's not the minibus taxis because we've got a good relationship with them there at Maponya Mall. Our suspicion is that it could be our counterparts from the meter taxi side. If not, it could be people who are e-hailers themselves. We've got also a war that is brewing. There are e-hailers that are blocked from the platforms and they start operating as meter taxis from malls. So for now, we are not really sure exactly who are the perpetrators.
Yeah. Do you know whether anyone has been arrested?
Not yet. No one has been arrested. Actually, the perpetrators, after doing what they did, after torturing cars, beating up drivers, they walked away from the mall and no one was arrested. The police did not arrive. Even when our officials got there, they did meet the center manager. He had also gotten to the scene after the incident because he had already left work. So he did not have information as well. So we are yet to get facts around it and hoping we'll get a lead in terms of the perpetrators.
Yeah. You speak about tension between e-hailing drivers themselves. Tell us about that and when this all started.
It's been a little while now. So what is happening is that there are a number of e-hailing drivers that get deactivated on the platforms for various reasons, either be an issue of cars being old. There are others who choose not to use the apps because of exorbitant commissions. And as a result, they start wanting to actually omit the commission and they operate outside the app. And that's where the commotion comes because those e-hailing drivers, they start occupying spaces mainly in malls and at the airport. When they do so, they approach riders to say, I'm going to take you outside the app and just take you, you're going to pay the same amount. So there is altercations that now and then are starting to spike between those that are sticking to the app, because at most times that you as Adrian, you would have requested an Uber while it's on its way and then you're approached by another Uber driver who says, look, I'm going to take you, I'm here, I'm going to take you with this money. You don't have to request. So there are conflicts because of those issues. It's something that has taken place mainly in the beginning of this year, starting from late last year. So we're trying to get to the bottom of it. Unfortunately, the apps are not reachable to say, how do we have a way forward in terms of the commission? How do we have a way forward in terms of the vehicles? And now and then they are changing. They downgrade vehicles of drivers. You are downgraded from Uber X to Uber Go, Bolt Standard to Bolt Go, where you are paid less. So these are the issues that are there causing drivers to migrate from the apps.
Just a final one is on the e-hailing services, the platforms Bolt as well as Uber. Have you heard from them since this particular incident has taken place?
Not as in yet, and it's typical of them. And that's been the challenge that we're having with our counterparts, because they've complained that there is an issue of accountability from our side. When there are issues, we don't show up with authority. We are not able to make resolutions that are binding, because right now the apps are the ones that have got contact of each and every driver. When there is agreement in for example, at Maponya Mall, there are agreements. Even as I speak to you, a week ago, there was a meeting with our officials, with the minibus taxis and the meter taxis there. But a lot of drivers don't get that information to say, look, this is the arrangement. You are supposed to pick up from this spot, because the apps themselves do not play a role where they have to communicate that. And some drivers will come and then pick up not at that spot that would have resolved to do so. So currently we've not heard anything. We are hoping they'll come forth. We are trying also to reach out to them. But for now, there's nothing that we've gotten from them.
Melithemba Mnguni, thank you so much for your time. That is a representative and the secretary of the E-Hailing Partners Council.